Hey you guys, so here I am for, what day is this? Is this day 4 or day 5 of Pep Talk? I don't even know. All I know is that it's Friday. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about a couple of things, and when I was thinking about doing this live, I look blurry. Okay, I don't know why I look blurry. I was like, what am I even going to talk about today? I feel like I've talked about so many things. And then I realized, stop. You're getting in the way of yourself. You have so much to offer. You have so much value. You never know what somebody is going to take away by going live and talking for 5, 10, 15 minutes. Hey, you guys. Say hey when you're on. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Julie. Hey, Danielle. Hi, Erica. Girl, Erica, I just have to say I'm kind of obsessed with you and I love you and you're absolutely freaking gorgeous. Just so you know. Hey, Melissa. So are you like me? Are you fearful of being judged? Or are you that person that has that crazy little negative voice that I was talking about yesterday that just pops up out of nowhere and is like, hang on, we're gonna go outside. Bo is home. I'm doing a live. I'm just gonna go outside.
Cool.
Pause. Thank you. So, I don't even know where I was. Hi, you guys. Hi. He's like gonna be putting away groceries and stuff. That's my mom's husband. we'll just sit outside. So, are you like me? Are you that person that is afraid of judgment from other people, regardless of it being your clothes or the actions that you do? Are you afraid to say things out loud because you're like, are people going to judge me for saying that? Do you have crazy little voices that tell you not to say things, or that you're stupid, or that you're crazy? And if you are like me, I'm telling you that is very normal. I get afraid of things. Like, I have a confession to make. Like, I am afraid of not being liked. I have a fear of not being liked. Anybody else? Anybody else brave enough to share in the comments? If you are, you can put up a hand, you can put like a 1, anything. Put an emoji down. If you're like me and you are afraid of not being liked, pop it in the comments if you're brave enough. That is your challenge. If you're brave, I want to see emojis agreeing with me. If you're brave. It's caused a lot of negativity and anxiety and even depression in my life, to the point where it holds me back from actually being myself and letting my true self come through, my authentic self, and just really prevents me from truly being happy. Because as a child, I guess you could say, I was so fearful of fitting in and so fearful that people wouldn't like me, that all of a sudden this little tiny fear turned into this ginormous complex. You guys, this huge complex. It's so funny how you can have a tiny little thought, and then all of a sudden it starts growing and it starts growing and it starts growing, and all of a sudden you have this thing and it's this big and you don't know how to get rid of it. You don't know how to get rid of it, right? And I was that person, and I still kind of am. And I've actually, over the last couple of days of doing these pep talks, I've had several people message me asking me, how do you do it? How do you stop from getting inside of your own head? How do you stop all of those crazy little voices that tell you you can't do something, or tell you that you're crazy, or tell you that you're a bad person, or God, like whatever it is? How do you stop that? How do you stop the judgment of yourself? Because honestly, the judgment that you cast upon yourself is probably so much greater than what anybody else is thinking of you. I can promise you that. Thank you. I love that. I'm so glad you shared that with me. That makes me so happy. Like, just a sidebar, like, this is probably one of the most amazing things to do, is to get on here and share this stuff with you guys. It just fuels me with so much love and passion that you couldn't, like, there's no dollar sign that you could put on this. I was thinking about that earlier. I'm like, you could pay me to do, you know, the most shittiest job in the world, and I would not do it. I'm like, but this, like, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so I've been so fearful of just living my life for me that I, like I've been, actually this all kind of ties in together. All of my videos kind of tie in together. It goes back to the need for validation and being a high achiever and, you know, striving to be the best person at everything. Like, I have to be number one because I need to feel loved and valued and respected. And the funny thing is you don't really need that from anybody. You don't need it from anybody. The person that you need it from is the person that you're neglecting, which is yourself, which is also the person that you're saying really mean and negative and nasty things to. And how do you stop that? Well, I'm going to share with you what I personally do. I'm sure there's a million different ways to combat that. But for me, on a personal level, what I have to do is, for every negative thought that I have, I literally have to say in my head, so if I say